Good evening, everyone. What's up? I just ate a satisfying meal and topped it off with an easy dessert. This is Mr. Hotta speaking. Previously, I did a third rant on SpongeBob for this 2014 year. Once again, one might ask, what am I doing for this rant? Well, my friends, today is part 4 to my SpongeBob rant, which there's less to speak of than the other one. So, to wrap up, near the end of the SpongeBob rant, looking back at many episodes, well, there are well over 50 bad episodes out there, at least 50, or probably more like 60 to 70 bad episodes out there. Some of them were utterly futile. They were an utter waste of time. As a matter of fact, they were an utter waste of an episode. The specials were all an utter waste of an episode. Yes, all of them. Let's see, Atlanta Square Pantis, Who Bob What Pants, Truth or Square, Hello Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob You're Fired. They all had potential. Every special out there, as well as some episodes, had potential, but the writers gave a half-assed job on them, and that's why they didn't come out as well as they could have. I mean, laziness does not work out there. I mean, they were probably not, they were putting in some effort, but not as much as they could have been putting, because some of the writing was just plain lazy to get the episode over with. That doesn't work though, because lazy writing ends up in only partially decent work. So, like, some episodes had the potential to do well. They began well, but ended poorly. In the middle, I guess we're okay. Then at the end, they end poorly just so the episode can end. Yeah. Some endings are a mystery and aren't even solvable at all. In many episodes, whatever happens, like Plankton being in jail a couple times in episodes Krabby Road and Jailbreak, it's not explained how he was in jail in the first place, or how long he was in jail, and how long he's going to stay in jail. They're making everything unexplainable at this point, or how on earth can a volcano and sponge canal come out of nowhere? And like all these other random things that just happen just for one episode. That doesn't work. Not everything has to be unexplainable. There needs to be some proof that one thing can happen, or one thing was there originally. It doesn't work that way. Not everything can come out of nowhere. That's what makes a plot hole. There are way too many plot holes in some of the SpongeBob episodes now that they are not funny, and they just anger people because there was no point of them being there. Plot holes don't work. One cannot just cut corners into making a show like this. It doesn't work. So anyway, some episodes were utterly futile because in like those two specials I previously mentioned, the end was basically just like the beginning was, and nothing was accomplished at all in the middle of the episode. The episode served no purpose whatsoever, and just as predictable as it was, it failed and went back to normal. Lesson learned. Not. If it's used again and again, there is no lesson then. I'm sorry, it's just not a lesson right there. Can't do that for more than a few episodes. Then there's no point to it whatsoever. It's futile. Well, anyway, sorry for rambling. Just saying more about some of the new SpongeBob episodes. This only applies to some of them, though, not many of them. But those are all due to poor writing and just trying to get an episode out there to please people or attract people just by the title, I guess, and the beginning of the plot. But anyway, people were saying that SpongeBob needs to end, which is not agreeable to my standards, and Although the writers might be running out of ideas, many episodes had potential because they could have ended well and became more interesting at the end, and they could have kept the story going, which there could have been a story that could have kept going for many episodes, but they chose to end it right there so they could get on to a new episode, which was useless because that could have created more episodes. Well, I don't have any examples on me, but I guess restraining SpongeBob could have been an example when seeing Patrick with his restraining order, seeing Stanley SquarePants screw up something else, which he's just an utterly useless, no good, brain dead retard who can't do anything right, and a few other things. Like, Little Yellow Book could have ended differently, I think. So, that wraps it up. That's all I have to say. Look at the time. It's actually pretty late. It's like 10 right now. See you on my next video whenever that is. Good night.